Howdy folks, I'm going to teach you how to make bread. Not real complex, just a few ingredients. Flour, yeast, water, sugar, salt. Hot water, 120 degrees. And some flour. Oh, look at that. 2 cups for the price of 1. First, and 2, 2.5. It don't matter how much flour you put in there. What matters really is how you mix things and the temperature. So, you got flour, 2.5 cups. You got, now you can put it on here. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 teaspoons of yeast. Active dry yeast. Buy it in bulk. Don't buy those little packets for $1.30. It's ridiculous. And put that back in the fridge. It lasts longer in the fridge. And need a little mixing thing. Okay. It's the wrong size. Where's the good one? Over there. Okay. Mix it up a little bit. Hot water. Ooh, that's hot. So, in the water, you got to put some sugar and salt. Sugar feeds the yeast, salt slows it down. So I usually use about 2 or 3 tablespoons for a little over a cup. I don't really measure it. I don't like to measure things. Throw in some salt. Coffee spoon, clean enough. Stir it up a little bit so it dissolves. Can you zoom in on that? Because you can see it in the bottom. It's not dissolved. See? So you got to dissolve it. Okay? And you got to be careful because if this is too hot and you go in here, you'll kill the yeast. You don't want to kill the yeast in the beginning. Oh, and you want to turn up your temperature to just over 100 degrees so that you can rise the bread dough. This only goes down to 170, so that'd be the best we can do. It'll be okay. You just got to watch it. Hot. Woo! Ow! 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 Too hot. So I got to lower the temperature. What you can do is you can get a little thing. Stay right there. I'll be right back. If you don't have one of these, you should get one. This is the best invention in the universe. Got it? Focus. This is a thermometer. Beep. 141, that's ridiculous. Centigrade, Fahrenheit. We need a little bit lower. We needed about 110. It's about the same temperature, maybe a little bit less. The same temperature that an egg yolk cooks at is 110 is a good temperature for your yeast. Now, if you were doing lots of bread, you know, like I used to do 60 pounds at a time of dough, so then I would actually test the temperature of the flour mixture. So that's 65, and then I'd test the temperature of the water to 136 already, and I'd just be careful. And I had a machine to mix it. So I'm going to mix it by hand because it's more fun. Okay, so now I got to go back here. So you see how I'm mixing this up? Don't get too close. I don't want you to splash on it. I want to mix it all at once, because if you mix it slowly, you get a big blob of yeast bread, and then the flour won't mix with the water. And you'll see that, because I think that's exactly what I did. And then, this is how you make bread. Ooh, yeah, a little bit more water. Now you got to be careful because when you do this for 2 minutes, and this mixes the flour and stretches out the molecules of flour, I guess, and makes it into a nice dough. Ooh, yeah, hot. Lost my hand. So you can see how it's kind of lumpy and uneven. When I get done, it's going to be nice and smooth in about a minute or 2. And then I'll add more flour and knead it for 5 minutes. And I'll show you the easy way to knead it by hand.
Ew, yuck.
So you see how this works now? Now look at how smooth this is. See how it looks smoother? See how it looks smoother? It's not so lumpy. But you could do this in a machine if you want, but it's boring with a machine. Then you add more flour, and you keep adding the flour until it pulls away from the sides. Oven's ready. 7th floor. So you could see how it pulls away from the edges. Not perfectly, but we're getting there. So you're supposed to do this for about 5 minutes. And it's hard work. So that's why a lot of people use a bread machine. And if you wanted to, you could put anything else in here. You could put herbs and spices, cheese, not yet, but later on.